Hey everyone, I'm here with Lauren, Sophie and Ailey, and we are shooting our campaign for International Women's Day, where we are looking at how we can eliminate girl hate. So we're all just going to sit here and kind of have a discussion about what we can do. I think we've all been on the receiving end of some hate at some point in our lives. None of us are perfect, so I mean we all slip up at times. So we're going to have a really kind of honest discussion about what we can do, how we can change attitudes, and how everyone can just be a bit better and we can spread more positivity. So one of the things I was thinking about, I don't know about you guys, is sometimes it feels like there's so much more hate around, and I think that's because of like social media. We're on social media all the time. How do you think that's had an impact on how we're treating each other and attitudes?
I think comparison is like the total killer. Like, you know, just because we have everything shoved in our face, I think it's amazing that we can share our lives and people are getting really creative and people, you know, have businesses on that platform, but it's the comparison and the non-reality aspect of, like, you know, people perceiving lives to be something that they're not, which then instills like such a bitter or hateness, and that's where I think that the negativity comes from. It's, you know, I say this all the time, but like, you know, I only think that negative people are people that are hurting or they're like, you know, upset, and
the people that you follow as well, like when you're scrolling through your feeds, if someone's not giving you positivity and if you're looking at that person and comparing yourself, like just unfollow them. Unfollow them.
I was going to say
that button is there for a reason.
So difficult. And what do you think people could be doing to like removing the negativity? Obviously we said unfollowing, blocking.
I mean, I personally, like, you know, try and like share like what I've done to like improve my mental health and like, you know, improve my life in general. Just small changes that you can make. You know, for me, like, you know, eliminating coffee and incorporating matcha has been a big thing because I've got like less anxiety, going to the gym, looking after myself. And I think honestly, the whole thing starts with you and like how you feel about yourself, what you project outwardly. It's so important. Like, even, you know, like people make fun of like the quotes and like, you know, but I think it's just such a gentle reminder to keep you in check, to, you know, to put things into perspective and always try and give off good energy.
I think as a viewer, like those things do help.
Totally.
Like watch someone's stories and they're being honest with themselves. They're not being fake, and they're saying like, for example, I've received this hate, but this is how I deal with it. So I think that does help.
It's just like a bit of honesty, people just have to be a bit more honest with their content. And, you know, for me personally, you know, I'm not an influencer, I'm a DJ, but, you know, I still have like, you know, people watching.
You do influence people.
And you know, and although that like I'm not like maybe selling you clothes, if I can speak like about, you know, really like concentrating on yourself and like how I've like, you know, experienced some bad things in my life, but it's not bad situations and negative situations aren't always defining moments. Like they can really be like, you know, a chance to be like, this is going to be the making of me. I've got so much to learn from this experience, absorb it, and then, you know, you come out a different person. We were speaking about this earlier.
Yeah, of course. I think as much hate that I will ever get, or if anyone throws any hate at me, in my head I will always project love backwards to them, because fighting hate with hate gets you nowhere. And if anything, you don't know what that person's going through to give that hate. So all you can do is just be absorbent of their energy, but also don't take it on board. You just need to project back a better energy. And for me, that has always worked, because I think it makes me feel like, you know, well, I've tried to help someone at least.
Done the best you can.
Exactly, and I've not fueled an even bigger argument, or I've not made something like shed light on a negative, you know, I've brought positive to it. And I think as well, for me, any negativity, I don't really take it on board, because what we've been through, or what you go through as a person, no one can ever take those lessons away from you.
No.
So what is the point in dwelling on the negative? We may as well spread love, and it starts from one person, and that's all you need.
Yeah, you can only be accountable for yourself, and you know, I think if you know that you're projecting, you know, see if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't
say
say
it.
anything
Don't
at
say
all.
What is the
It's
point?
like that simple
There's
thing
no
that we
point.
all grew up
Yeah.
with.
It's so true though.
Yeah,
There's
like
no
literally,
point.
you've got nothing nice to say.
Yeah.
No,
Why are you
just say it.
speaking? Why are you speaking?
Yeah.
What do you hope to gain?
Totally,
Like, even
yeah.
saying that to
Yeah.
I
someone,
always
like-
say this. You've written a comment, but with that same energy, you could have wrote a nice comment. So
Yeah.
there's no point writing anything at all.
Or you, I was gonna say, or you could have just not.
Yeah.
I don't get what they're going to think that they're going to gain from it. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, thank you for pointing out, I'm going to fix that. Like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's
no.
not even just on social media. I think that like obviously we're concentrating on like that element to it, but girl hate or hate in general or nastiness is so prominent in like our day-to-day
In
lives
everyday
now,
life.
and
Schools.
judgment and like
As
you
they
know,
start
Wow.
it's like,
I think it starts
Cool.
from school and they should be taught, like, that's not how you should
Totally.
treat each other.
Women,
Especially
do you know what?
especially.
Right.
Don't you think that it would get better as you got older? And
Yeah,
guess what?
yeah, yeah.
But
Like,
this is the thing that women and young girls don't understand. We have a special power as women, and when we come together,
yeah, oh my
we
God.
thrive,
Yeah.
and that's when we do great things. You know those girls in the toilets, like I'm going in there, like I need a touch up. I'm coming out there like, yo, I am shining. I've made 10 new best friends. We're gonna get cocktails after this. Like
That's
I
the way
need
we
those.
should be, though.
We
Like,
need
that's the way we
that
should
kind of
be.
attitude
Yeah.
all the time.
Right, okay, well thank you girlies for having this conversation.
Thank you for having us.
And if you could give us one takeaway piece of advice, what would it be? Ailey, we'll start with you.
I think educate girls from a younger age in school, show them that that's not the way you should be treating other girls, and I think, yeah, that's just what we should do.
My message, and I will say this until I'm blue in the face, is beauty is only skin deep. It is what is within that matters the most, and it is so cool to be kind, and that is the way forward. The future, that is the way forward.
I was gonna say it's cool to be kind, but you just stole my
We agree.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm gonna back you up and just say, like, it's so much cooler to be nicer to people than it is to be negative and nasty. So it should just be more.